What's the difference on this one?
I might have to give me that Razor Ramon because he's just using with El Chismo there.
It's a bliss, yep. And then finally,
for my rocker collection,
where'd they go?
I knew it was going to do that. I knew it.
Hey, at least they're on the package. That's hilarious.
Dad
knows. I know.
Hey guys, how's it going? Tank here, Crazy H, more Ring Wars, and man,
we got a video for you.
We got a video for you. What a crazy few weeks we've had. Spider-Man come out, the movies, which was awesome. We have a video of when we went to see that. If you want to check it out, check it out. Oh, San Diego Comic-Con.
All kinds of
new releases going to be coming our way. Craziness
from the Marvel movies,
and then yeah,
to Sideshow.
Oh my God! It's just been tons of announcements, tons of stuff going on.
And now, of course, Endgame has finally surpassed Avatar.
Yes, yeah, it's crazy, man. So leave your comments below. You know what.
Talk to us.
What do you think? Thought about any of the figure releases or
movie
announcements or Far From Home? How did you like it? Or you know about the Avengers being #1 now, all-time box office. So let us know what you think. Well, our video today is about though, and we got to get right to it, or we're going to have you guys on here 6 years, and Lord knows I don't want to do that. We have a huge haul. Now, to put this...
Could you explain?
Well, to put it in perspective, I happened to come by where I got some credit paid down. I got an Amazon store card, and I usually get a lot of my stuff through them. And they were having some really, really good deals that I found. So I took advantage of it and sort of went a little haywire. So, yeah.
But...
got a lot of stuff I wanted and a lot of stuff I needed, and I figured might as well get it now while I can get a good price, and then wait till later and pay double.
And we basically caught up now, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
More or less, with a lot of it.
With all the stuff we want anyway. So, what I'm going to do, let Crazy H just go through them real quick. We're going to, I think, unbox the Legends, and then we'll come back and show you them.
We have about 10 Marvel Legends.
I'm going to have a video coming up. It's going to be, we're getting ready to redo our toy room, so we're going to be showing...
More specifically, this wall back here behind us.
So we're going to be showing a Black Series video, because we're actually going to open a bunch of our Black Series and put them out on display and all that. So we're going to do a video on that. Plus, I got a giveaway coming up, because we just hit 200 subscribers. Thank you guys very much, and to all the new subscribers, welcome. Appreciate you subscribing, and please pass word and subscribe, like our video today, and share it, and don't forget to hit that bell if you subscribe, so you know whenever we put a new one. There's Tori making her appearance as she always does. So as she gets by, we will do our July toy haul. And this ain't even counting with this guy. This guy just bought a bunch of Star Wars, what would you call it? Not vintage, but vintage for him.
Like, I'm big in
off of a collector, fellow collector.
Ironically, the collector is the history teacher at a local school.
Yes.
So I used to go to.
Ryan, shout out to you if you're watching us.
Oh, Tori. Ugh. But yeah, he's, provided me with many pieces. We have a whole room upstairs, more or less dedicated to Star Wars items from between around the mid-90s to right around
And it's on our collection videos.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Basically,
but it's grown.
Yes, it's grown substantially a lot since we met him. Just a quick thing. What got me started getting things from him was he had the 12-inch Luke and Leia on the speeder bikes from episode 6 that I had always wanted. And he was selling them for a fairly good price, so we got them off him, and sure enough, we found out that he'd been trying to downsize on his own things. So I told him, I was like, I live for this kind of stuff, so I'd be more than happy to,
Yeah, he did a really good,
going to a good home,
hook up for us and everything else.
It's great.
And speaking of subscriber giveaways, I want to give a shout out to Art G. We actually won his giveaway of the 2-pack of Loki and Corvus Glaive. So shout out to him. We loved adding this to our collection. Thank you very much, Art. And congrats on 2K subscribers, buddy. And I think he's well over that now. I think he's like around 2,300 or something. Oh, yeah, and this happened. That is Miss Leia. She's our newest addition. Got her off of our in-laws.
She loves messing with things.
She's into everything. We'd had a Calco we'd had for a long time, and we lost her there the other year.
She was very old.
Kind of wanted to get a new one because we didn't have a Calco for the cat collection, if you can call it that. So I'll put you down, baby, so you can go play. Yeah, I know, we're insane. So without further ado, do you want to start?
I suppose so.
We ain't gonna do a lot of news today. Yeah. We mentioned these few things at the beginning. That's what's been going on anyway. So,
more or less.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really think of anything else. But yeah, so I guess we'll start off with Legends. Naturally, we should segue into this first one. The Spider-Man Far From Home Mysterio. I'd say it's probably the best one of this particular line.
Yeah, I had to have him. Because I'm a big Mysterio fan.
Just briefly, I had to say top 5 favorite things about the movie was Jake Gyllenhaal, and then doing that part.
That section where he
in the bar
where he flips Spider-Man out and puts him where he's seeing all that stuff. That was just unreal.
Very good. I'm sure it brought you back to seeing all of the because I know you like him a lot. So. Yeah, it was cool. And then I liked, the kind of...
I was just always fascinated by him in my childhood because, he had the fishbowl and you were wondering what was under the bowl and, all that kind of stuff. So.
And also, I remember his message at the end, about what people will believe what they see and they always will or whatever. I feel like that's a very relevant message for...
And what an ending.
I keep saying, what a final FU from him. He really got the last laugh. So yes, again, we have technically 12 Marvel Legends, but
we
10.
Do.
So.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You'll see why I say technically by the end of this, but we'll be taking a closer look at him later. And then also to continue with that line, the only other one we felt the need to get from this is this comic, Scorpion. Currently, we have the Doc Ock, the Green Goblin, and the comic Mysterio. I can't of the main villains.
I felt no need to build Molten Man. I actually don't like how he looks. I think he kind of looks like a big turd. But...
Yeah, I can see. But let's just looking in the back, we already got a Spider.
No offense to you guys that like him.
Yeah, we already got multiple different Spider-Mans. Well, actually, we have 2. But we don't feel the need to get the one from the movie just because we already have one. So that takes the Stealth Stu one and the newer one out of there. Hydra Man, we somewhat are into the comics, but we're not that into the comics. So, Tim and then the 6-arm or 8-arm Monster Spider and Spider-Woman just aren't really our forte. But when it comes to the villains, Spidey has the best ones. Probably he's got Batman's part villains, so that's why we've chosen, this Mysterio's and the Scorpion, and hopefully to see what more is coming.
Yeah, I can't wait. I want to get more Spotty villains. So,
so just as I'm continuing, you predicted that the next villain. I heard that they're going Sinister Six route, but you're thinking more specifically the next villain will be Kraven.
That's what I'm thinking because of the way they announced that and all that.
Maybe he's got
going to hiding, hunting down.
Think about it. Maybe high game hunter who's done some stuff in Wakanda. Maybe they call him in to, spearhead the, trying to capture Spider-Man. Well, I mean, I would ask the question, based off of that ending. I'm not going to try to give too much away, but, I don't know how people would believe what Mysterio said about him, considering they've known Spider-Man for years now and know him for. I don't believe why they would. I don't understand why they would think what they would think, and the Mysterio is right. But then again, remember what he said. They'll believe whatever you show them, with time. So that could explain that. This next one was just kind of a spite grab.
And if you've seen my Toy Hunt video, you've already seen this.
Yes, so this is Blink, of course, from a mutant from the X-Men. For those of you who don't remember, she did have a theatrical appearance in Days of Future Past. She wasn't pink, but she had some pink tattoos, I believe, and eyes, which kind of paid homage to it. But this was from the line that featured Gambit, Beast, and Jubilee, who we already purchased. She'd just been kind of sitting on the shelf up there, and one of the cooler ones, and one that's newer and different. So we figured we'd go through the trouble of grabbing her, because she at least has a neat appearance and isn't, dopey looking or something. The only other ones on the back, of course, would be Forge and Skullbuster and X-23, but we're not too prone on them either. One of my favorite things about this is the portal effect that it comes with. But yeah, overall, very nice.
Yeah, I like her.
The only pity about the boxes on these is that, they have such great art on them, but you can never really display them in a way that would give them justice.
I know.
It'd be cool, you know what they should do some point down the line? They should release just a line of nothing but the box art, like prints of the art, just of each character, and you could get them in maybe sets of 10 collections or something. I think that would be kind of a cool idea. They could do a couple, bigger people, a couple big comic people, and then maybe one or two just kind of, whatevers. So now we get into the interesting segment of the Marvel Legends.
These are some old ones.
Some old ones, but we have a purpose for them, and this is why you will see that I say we have 12 and not 10. So as you can see, this is an Adam Warlock all the way from back when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out, a couple years back. And he includes...
He's a cool figure on his own.
Yes, he does. Yeah. And we've heard rumors that he's going to appear in the movies in somehow or some fashion, so you still have him to look for. But of course, the reason we got him and the other two that I'm going to show you is the Mantis Build-A-Figure pieces. We had already acquired the arms and torso from... let me think, who was it? The Rocket and the Groot, which I have downstairs, and a Star-Lord, Ex Nihilo, and, what's the other guy's name on here? Death's Head 2. Death's Head 2 actually didn't have any parts, but the other three had the 2 legs and the torso.
Yeah, we got most of those when they had that $5 deal, but Five Below, a friend of mine from down the city got them for me.
For too long we haven't had the...
Shout out to Ryan, thank you, buddy.
Certainly, but for too long we haven't had the Guardians, so we've just finished getting the pieces for Mantis, and we'll show you the finished product of that at the end. The other two, of course, suiting, and these will probably be mine if you wouldn't care. I mean, you already
got them.
You already have this Nebula and a Gamora from the first. All your Guardians are the first movie, so I kind of started the mini collection the second. I'll just show them because they're the sisters.
Sisters.
Gamora and Nebula from the same movie. Which I gotta say, in that particular movie, I really liked how they developed their relationship further as characters, and I like. It still stinks that we've lost Gamora, that as we knew her, we don't know how this one from the past is going to be.
Yes, the next movie will be very interesting.
Yeah, I do like that Nebula...
Which wasn't on the timeline, is what I found interesting when they announced Phase 4.
Well, I saw today that James Gunn had a disappointing update from the movie, and I didn't look into it, but... If I had to guess it was anything, it was maybe that the schedule was pushed back or something. That could have been why it wasn't there.
You got when you got such big stars like all these guys have become, you're going to have major scheduling conflicts. So it'll happen though.
So then, that's these two. Very nice costumes on the both of them as well. So we will be completing Mantis, and then along with completing, we're completing another one. we were reluctant to at first, but we figured we've got the main 5, so we need to complete it and give them the 6. So.
Well, plus I wanted Shuri anyway.
So because we have like almost every single one from the Black Panther collection. So we're going to be completing the Professor Hulk Build-A-Figure with this Shuri for 1. We bought a cheaper one back when they didn't have an official figure of her, just to kind of have a
one of the kitty ones.
Just to have a stand-in for her. But now we have a official figure.
I love her character too. I think she's awesome.
She has one of my favorite lines in any of the movies. Remember, she says in Black Panther, she says, "Just because something works doesn't mean it can't be improved."
Right.
Which is a very telling line, And then these other 3, they're comic figures, and we were reluctant at first, but we went ahead and got them for that, and we'll make them.
I do think Union Jack's kind of cool.
He's another one that'll be going down with me because I have some characters downstairs displayed of some that either have
we got action figures everywhere.
Yeah, we do.
Everywhere. The kitchen.
No, not the kitchen. The kitchen and the bathroom, I guess. Yeah, because there's some in the bedroom. You're right.
Yes.
Just some excess, but yeah, we have this Union Jack, and then to finish it off, this comic Loki, with kind of retro look about him.
Yeah, he looks good. He's just not,
Yeah. He's not the Tom Hiddleston.
Right. I'm just so used to,
and then
I wasn't a big
definitely the dud of the group, the Rock Python.
Yeah, looks like
he'll be going in the back.
Looks like reminds me of the guy from Fat Albert would put the thing over his eyes, and he's either Dum Doll or Much Mouth.
He's the pooper scooper later.
But yeah,
or something. Yeah. So that concludes the Marvel Legends.
That's the Marvel Legends.
So now we get to
what next?
Well, it gets bigger from here because now we have, well, not necessarily, but after this it gets very big.
Do Black Series
next. Yes, we're doing Black Series next. We have 9 of them in total.
And to top it all off, I bought a Sideshow Old School Obi-Wan today, which, if you follow me on Instagram, I took a picture of it there. Maybe we'll slip him out later. I don't know. We'll see.
The one of the line.
Or maybe I'll just put a picture in this.
Yeah.
But it's an old school one. I got a great deal on it. I met a fellow collector who's downsizing some, and I'm going to get some more stuff. I did a little bundle deal off of him, so I'm going to get some more stuff.
They're from the era, like around 2006 or 7
yeah.
Before Hot Toys, officially took it up and started, I guess, re-releasing them. So now we get into the Black Series, and what's crazy is we bought a lot of them. We still don't have them all.
Oh, I know.
We're still missing a ton of them.
A ton.
So we'll have to work on that. That's just one of the other little, and also while I'm thinking about it, just so I make sure I tell you right now, I think we should also try to remember getting the Falcon Bucky 2-pack from Infinity War to put up with them there. I think that would be nice. So I'm just reminding myself to remind you now. The first one, Grand Admiral Thrawn. I
remember when this came out, I didn't want him, and then I watched the Clone Wars.
I saw him once. It was Rebels.
Rebels. I mean, I got him mixed up.
know.
I watched it, and I thought he was very cool, so I wanted him. And of course, by that time, he was gone. So
I was lecturing about.
I got all of these for like below retail. Everything you're seeing, so it's like I can't really complain.
And then when he was realizing that, I was sitting there, I was trying to explaining to him and lecturing him about, well, if you think he's cool in this, have you seen what he used to do in the old Star Wars canon, and how he, basically was the contender that our heroes had to deal with after Return of the Jedi. Very intimidating guy. So yes, he's a very good villain and a pretty solid figure, honestly. Next to you have to show them together, also much like Nebula and Gamora. We've been wanting these for a while.
Yeah, man, I missed out on. I got them a real good deal, but I missed out on that $5 deal. Everybody was finding. Anybody couldn't find them, so we don't have a Five Below close to us.
Baze and Chirrut.
They might have been my favorite part of.
Oh, they were mine too. Yeah, they were the best characters in it. Definitely the ones I feel like you wanted to know more about them than you did Cassian or Jyn, unfortunately. But then again, while I think about it, it's really I feel like because of their look. Like, I feel like because they were just, like, monks, kind of?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not really much you could tell. But, I was a big fan of their costumes in the movies, and a big fan of their, weapons as well. Like Baze has his, multi-firing blaster, and Chirrut's got the staff and the crossbow. Now, I'm just thinking about this right now. The Chirrut does have a 6 scale figure done by Hot Toys.
Yeah, he's smooth.
The Baze has one announced, and if you go onto their page, it says, you can get it on there, like you can sign up for the RSVP or whatever, but they haven't officially announced it yet, like or put it up for pre-order. So I'm hoping they do that someday, because I would definitely get both of them to put it in. And now we get to the 6 of the newest wave of
Yeah, this was such a good wave. Really wasn't
actually
real
quick.
I don't want to say poor, but a bad. I'm not bad either, because they're all awesome, but
it was just
it was just like a wave where you seen everybody and you want everybody.
Certainly. So the first, and now the really exciting aspect about this is I'm just trying to get
doing a sticker.
Yeah, there's stickers on them. They stuck them on the bottom, so just bear
Retailers, why do you put stickers on these guys?
Yeah, we were wondering that today when.
I could see if it was like 1970, but when people would.
When you know that there's people out there who literally
like nowadays it's
keep
like
these in the box, and we've done it for the longest time. We probably shouldn't have, just because the box art's very nice.
And I don't know if you guys are like, but you never ever see any little kids playing with any of these, guys here. They always get the ones that they make for the the kids, because they're cheaper for parents and everything and that. So you would think these guys would know, collectors are getting this stuff. They need to just put all this stuff in like a collector's section, like move it all together in the stores and that. I don't know. All right, go ahead, show them.
Okay, first off, we have, this is my favorite one of this line, the Episode 1 Obi-Wan Kenobi. So now we have him and the Qui-Gon and the Darth Maul, thanks to the...
I never remember ordering pizza. We did a joke earlier.
Yeah, it was a nice inside joke with it. But he looks very nice. Like I said, he's the only one really based off of a real person in this line from any of the movies. So it's exciting to have him displayed. And then getting to the Ezra lines, or Rebels, there's Chopper, of course, who...
He's a really awesome
figure. Many people's excited was
really nice reviews.
He was in Rogue One, remember? I showed you the clip, which is very cool, that they put him in there, the call sign of Hera, and the Ghost. That was cool inclusions in that movie. There's a kitty rummaging in her stuff.
What else is new?
Yeah, and then we have Ezra to go along with him. He's probably my second favorite in this line.
He's awesome. I can't wait to get have the full set of them.
So
I hope they don't make Zeb some kind of exclusive. Get him somewhere at a thing.
I don't think they would. I don't think they're going to do it with him, at least. And then the next three. Maybe I'll do these together too. What the heck? This the Dr. Aphra, and her two droids, BT-1 and 000, or 000. And we've not really read the comics, so I know it sounds kind of, dumb of us to get these, but...
I'm excited to see her in something before it's over with. I think we will, the way,
Maybe. It's possible. So it's, I
think from what I've heard, it'd be a good standalone story.
I've looked into it, just like some sort of videos about her story, and I explained to him, she's basically like if Lara Croft, was like an archaeologist in Star Wars and had a freak 3PO and R2 as sidekicks. That's what I, because they're just vastly weaponized 3PO and R2. What is that cat getting into?
Everything.
Oh my word. This is crazy. So yeah, there's those three. And they all look very nice. The weapons and all with them, and the texturing on.
He's alive.
Let's see. Now before we get to the massive thing, and the massive thing is going to be a speed round, because there's not much to show anyways. A second.
I really wish I wouldn't have went down that rabbit hole now because it's
now
just
you've got about everybody, and there's more.
it's just crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think I've explained to him. I think I'm gonna start going with more so 6 scales now because I just think that I can collect them over time.
Apparently, I am too.
And what?
I'm gonna be getting a bunch of them because I'm.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know.
You gotta get the brand new ones.
Yes, I'm gonna get the brand new ones just because I want to.
So anyway,
just
you know, I've been getting those.
Character.
Well, different black hole. You know, I've been getting the gallery statues.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Batman and Wonder Woman from Justice League. Dusty. We're just like that pizza, man. Anyway.
What?
Just like we're both like, yeah. Anyhow, so I have them. I want Superman. Well, Superman's like 3 times as much as they were, and I just ain't going to pay that for him. So I wanted to get a stand-in. So what better stand-in than this fine lady right here? So I busted out the Super Girl from the CW series, which I need to get caught up on. I'm about 2 seasons behind, but I bust her out. She has a new outfit if you haven't seen. They aced the skirt.
It's all the rage.
It's all one big like suit now. It looks really cool, and she changed her hairdo too. But yeah, man, got her. She's gonna be my Superman stand-in until I can find one affordable at some point. I would have got her eventually anyway. But they got all kinds of these gallery statues coming up. And I'd like some, but I just don't know where I'm going to put them. We'll have to see when we do the redo what kind of room we have left over.
We'll probably be able, I have a feeling we'll be able to accommodate once we work out how we're doing things.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the speedy.
The speed round.
I'm going to go
so
to these
the black hole I should have never went down is these turds right here.
So recently what was that, July 1st and 2nd? I went out of town to see Hugh Jackman's, the Man of Music, the show in DC, which was phenomenal, by the way. They just finished.
Glad your mom took you to.
They just finished touring in the U.S. and Canada, and they're going to be coming back in around October. And while I was there were a couple Walgreens in the DC area, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 exclusives while I was there, keeping in with the spirit of Spider-Man villains. I got the Lizard, and I got the Solo, like Han Solo from the beginning of the movie, where he's in his his white jerkin.
He's exclusive, isn't he?
Yeah, both are.
Yeah, it's cool.
So they were the coolest ones I could find there, so I just went ahead and grabbed them. The rest of these are gonna be what he's gotten, and we have the massive stack of them. I'm just gonna drag it over here. You can't really see it, but it goes up to here on the chair.
I got good deals on them.
Yes, you did.
Very good deals on them.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the facts. So first off, we have this Hawkeye. We've been trying to get also the Big Six in pop form and the ways that he felt the character was best represented. So we got the Hawkeye.
The black hole.
Yes,
among
others.
Because he thinks like peanuts.
One of our first real deluxe ones. We have the Batman and the Batmobile up there. But
I've seen this as like, oh man, too cool. Big James Bond fan my whole life. And got
007, Connery.
That's Sean in Aston Martin had to have it. Got a great deal on it. So okay,
very good. And then we got this Negan from The Walking Dead.
Had to have a Negan. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you gotta have yourself a Negan.
They got Jesus. You gotta get Jesus in the back. He's smooth. Okay. We got another Spidey villain. This Doc Ock here.
Who I like was just awesome. Super deal on him too.
He looks very nice as well. There's a lot of really good comic ones out there if you
Right.
Look for them.
Well, plus I'm trying to get the Spidey villains all in there too.
A Thor Ragnarok Loki.
Got us a Loki.
I will tell you, when this movie came out, I was this close to buying all of the Thor Ragnarok pops.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was in an F.
Well, you can still get them.
Yeah, I was in an F-White. Well,
got great deals.
You have Loki, Hulk, Hela's in here, and then you could still get Valkyrie. That's true. You could get Valkyrie, Thor, and then Heimdall as well. So Which, by the way, that reminds me for Legends. Remember all the new. You're gonna get Heimdall, Mark 85, Battle Armor Valkyrie.
There's so much good stuff coming out. Got a
First,
stack here.
First Avengers
Look like Nate Simmons.
Yeah. First Avengers, Captain America. Who were the other two? Oh, man, I hate when that happens. I named the big ones.
The Build-A-Figure.
Build-A-Figures, of course. Husky Thor. Husky Thor.
That's what I prefer.
I don't know why, but just the phrase, like, he's fat.
I went to the Husky section when I was a kid in Sears and Roebuck to get my pants. Okay, go ahead. Tori, you're back at it.
Yeah,
look
Tori's
at the haul.
You want to see her, everyone? She's got the...
She's glad Hunter's been gone for a few days. She's glad he's home. She's been up his butt since we got her.
Okay, next up. Another Walking Dead. This
had to have a good Daryl.
Doesn't have the crossbow. What stinks is we have...
I wanted the one with the missile launcher because that was an awesome scene.
We have the gray colored one over here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The crossbow. It'd be nice if you could switch it, but I don't know. Okay. Other Avengers we just finished off. Infinity War, Captain America, and Black Widow. So now we have the Infinity War for these two and Iron Man that was an FYE exclusive. And there we go again.
Dory's like, where's mine at?
Shoving her hole in the screen.
She'd be cool as a pop.
Sorry about that, everyone.
They're used to by now if they watch this channel.
I know. Who else? And then we have Thor Ragnarok Hulk, the Endgame Hawkeye, and Endgame Thor. So that's what we've gotten. I have to think we should have just gotten... I know he has kind of a crummy costume, but I have to think we should have just gotten the Endgame Hulk.
No, we might before it's over, but you never know. We'll see.
Because
if I see him on sale...
That would give us 3 Infinity War, 3 Endgame. So
if I see him on sale, I will definitely...
I'm going to have to find storage for all these boxes later, and it's not going to be fun.
Well, remember my idea, though. You might not want to do that for doing the switching around.
Yeah, so. I guess. True. Then we get into the Black Order. Only got 3 of them so far. Ebony Maw.
Yeah, the big guy's on his way.
Approximately Midnight and Corvus Glaive.
They're also putting them out in Diamond Gallery statue form, and I definitely would like to get them that way. I'd like to do like a display where I had like the statues, the pops, and the legends all together. That'd be really cool, I think.
And then we do... let's see here. Get those out of the way. There's our Thor Ragnarok Hela.
She's awesome. Love the movie, love the character. Her original figure is going for like $100 online now. It's crazy. Glad we have her, but still wouldn't mind getting the 2-pack. All those 80-year 2-packs are awesome. What else we got?
Your Babe Ruth.
Yep. I got like my
Heroes Inspiration.
Well, it's like my iconic figures collection. I've been getting a bunch of these type guys. You know, I got like him. You'll see a couple of ones through here.
Protective packing. And then we've gotten a couple of the historical ones.
Yeah, shout out to my buddy John Crofus, who used to work with me when I worked at Walmart. He keeps me up to date what they got in, but he had went to Target and grabbed these for me. Thank you, John. Uncle Sam, Abraham Lincoln. I don't really talk about a lot, but I'm very patriotic and love our country a lot, and really love and support the troops and that, and love all our great presidents. Just so mad respect for them.
You see this?
Yes.
Tori's in a small box that we have stored over there.
We're getting there, folks.
Yep, we're getting there. We have a giant stack. It's up to here right now. Next, keeping with history, Benjamin Franklin. We'll have to see if we can find a Rosita Riveter to add to it.
Yep, definitely. She's kind of going for buck now, though, so I don't know why.
What's with that? Why is the back different on that one than that one? I actually like that. Oh yeah, see, look, because those two are presidents, they're like that, but that's interesting. Next.
Well, I'm hoping they put out a bunch of the presidents. I want Ronald Reagan is what I want.
Yep, football players.
He was president when I was growing up.
Next we get the football players. good old Terry Bradshaw and Walter Payton.
Two of my favorites.
Yeah, two icons.
Wow, big Steelers and Bears fan. Wow. Growing up, also like the Redskins. Cause
is that all the players that they made from both?
I'm not sure. It could be.
That's interesting.
Got them guys for my kind of my iconic heroes. And then what's next?
We'll go with who is there for? Best to have them together. Also for the inspirations, Michael Jordan.
Yep. Gotta have Jordan, man. Best basketball player all time.
They do Shaq. You ought to get Shaq if they did him.
Yeah, I like Shaq. I wouldn't mind having a Shaq.
And then a Conan the Barbarian.
You guys know I love Arnold, so
Arnold.
Got a whole shelf back here dedicated to him. And
okay,
WWE, I got
there's Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Wanted to get down. I'm trying to get all the kind of
Triple
big
H.
name people. I'm not gonna have
Triple H is a chase here.
I'm not gonna get R-Truth or I'm just
you
getting
like
the real.
that, didn't you?
Yeah. I knew he was I'd won that since I seen him at Comic-Con last year, and I didn't grab him then, so grabbed him now when I found him for a great price.
Try to get the evil Chris Jericho there. He is the
yeah.
Wait.
I think the Iron Sheik and Sergeant Slaughter look cool. And they got the $1 Million Man there. They got all the old
I just
guys.
had a thought, which would be hilarious. I don't know why they would do a movie of him, but if Chris Jericho got a movie, have Jeremy Renner play him.
No, I'd be smooth.
No, think about it.
Yeah.
Actually, he looks kind of like him. It would work in the weirdest way possible. All right, we're down to the last ones. Stack is literally teetering over here next to me. It's probably reached about my head level. You've got The Rock. Also
you smell
Chase.
what he's cooking, man.
Why is this one a Chase?
You gotta love Dwayne Johnson.
What's the difference on this one?
I might have to give me that Razor Ramon because he's just using with El Chismo there.
It's a bliss, yep. And then finally,
for my rocker collection,
there they go.
I knew it was going to do that. I knew it.
Hey, at least they're on the package. That's hilarious.
Dad
knows. I know. We got the band Rush.
I think one flew out in the porch.
What? No.
You're pretty sure you're there. A cat took off.
I think it was a cat because Oli's out there right now.
But anyway, Rush, one of my favorite bands all time. Getting the Boys.
I wanted to see how
Neil and Alex. Missed these guys. Was fortunate enough to see them in concert on the Presto tour.
What about Geddy Lee?
I said him first.
You said Lee. Did you say Geddy? I heard Neil and Alex.
I said Geddy first.
Okay, Geddy. That's what to say.
But yeah, man, had to have them.
There's Rush and only Rush. You know.
And that's pretty well it. If that ain't enough.
You could tell by the giant crash that's how many there were. Because I was seeing how long I could sack it before it would give way.
All the box collectors are on here.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna throw a fit.
Right now.
True.
We're planning on unboxing them.
Yeah, so if they get a little bit bittered and battered, you know.
I mean, I'm keeping the boxes, and I'm going to take them out back and because they're actually boxes you can keep. Sometimes you just can't keep the boxes if you're going to unbox them.
Beat him with Negan's bat.
That's almost like a tongue twister.
Beat him with Negan's bat?
No, keep the boxes if you're going to unbox them.
Oh.
So now he's picking up the mess, but yeah, still have a few things coming, but
I got to see it, though.
Decided, like I said, to put on a good order because I got all free shipping on everything, and I got 95% of them at way below retail. So when you're running one of them deals, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and get it. You guys know that, or else you'll wait, and then the next time you see it, it'll be 2 or 3 times that, and then it's too late, and then you gotta spend some really crazy money to try to get some of these stuff. And it's like, I kind of have a pop rule. I'll never ever, I mean, I wasn't going to get them to begin with, and then we started getting them, and it's like, I don't think I'll ever spend more than $20 on a pop. You know, it's just, you know, I'm going to roll with it, man, because, I mean, I just seen, you know, where I got paid $12,000 for one. And it's just like, that is insane. I mean, if you got that kind of money, you can put it around, you know, go for it. But You know, at the end of the day, it's a piece of plastic, man. And, you know, you can't keep all this stuff forever. Someday, I'm sure I'll sell all this stuff off, whatever Hunter don't want to take with him whenever the time comes. And, you know, like I say, it's not the most important things in life, you know, which should be like your family, your home, and, you know, your vehicles. You have a way to get back and forth to work and go do fun stuff and that. You know, life has to be about the people you're with and the things you do with the people you're with. You know, all this stuff is just stuff. You know, it's just a fun hobby to do, you know. And it makes it good, especially for me, you know, because you know, having had the having arthritis and having a leg operation that went south on me, and you know, having a hard time getting around. It's, you know, something I can do, and you know, you don't have to get around a whole lot. So, but yeah, it makes good. So, you want to unbox? And there you have it, guys. We got the Legends unboxed. Go down the line here and look at them. I also unboxed my Gallery Supergirl. There's the Hulk Build-A-Figure, and there's the 2-pack I won off Art G in his 2,000 subscriber giveaway contest. What's your thoughts, Hunter D?
I like it. All look great.
And definitely liking all these Legends. Finally got that mana spilt. We've trying to piece that together for years, seems like. And there's the remains of the hull over there. You can see. Kind of crazy. But yeah, Pops and Black Series, which, like I said, we're going to do a Black Series video on a later date. Love my Spotty villains. These guys are awesome. So we'll go ahead and let you guys go. I know it's been a long video anyway. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate all new subscribers. And thank you for getting us 200 subscribers. I'll be announcing a giveaway since we've reached that plateau in the next day or so. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, do some random act of kindness this week and make a difference in someone's life. So for Crazy H.
Craziest of all H's.
That's right. Breath of Tank Down and more Ring Wars. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace.